Hey everybody, welcome to Port of People Podcast. I am your host, Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. Our queen of judges have returned, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And as always, we're going to wait for everybody to come in. As always, if you're on, is TikTok up? Because I think they took TikTok down or something yesterday.
Yes, oh, okay. TikTok is up right now. So thank you everybody for joining.
Yeah, and you guys, if you're on TikTok, please come over to YouTube. TikTok has a thing about Nikki. If it's not promoting racism against blacks or us doing something negative against blacks or showing black people being hurt or something, they don't want to see that. They want to see black people in bad light. So if you're on TikTok, come to YouTube, FTP Podcast Show. Come to the live. We won't see your comments in TikTok, so you have to come over here, and we'll see your content, your comments in YouTube. So we just want to let you know that. Also, I got a face mask on. I'm trying to get my skin together because it broke out really bad over the weekend. So that's why my face is a little green and pale. So I just want to let you guys know about that as well, because y'all do be trying to throw some stuff at me. And we got all of our people here. The chat has already started. We got a dedicated fan base. We got a
Yes, we
dedicated
do.
fan base. We Case my name. Hey, nice to see you, Democracy. Nice to see you as well. Oh no, Stone is not here. Stone is like every now and then. J May 28th, great seeing you. Samuel C, always. HACF, great to see you as well. Thank you guys for joining in and tuning in as well. Today's going to be a really good show. Well, we always have good shows. I don't think we ever really have like really lukewarm
No,
bad.
we all
What do you think, Nikki?
no, we always good. Hey everybody, I missed y'all. I know I was gone for a couple of days, but I missed y'all, and I know y'all missed me. So thank you for the love.
Yes, and what I want to do is I wanted to open up, as usual, with an icebreaker, but I'm trying to find that icebreaker. Actually, I think I just saw it. Okay, so I want to open this up for you guys. That way we can just get to know each other, start talking, get our energy high up because in the middle of the show, that's when all the shit cracks down. So I just want to get our energy up. And somebody posted this. He said, based on vocals alone, who must excuse herself? You have Candy, you have Chili, you have Sierra, and you have Michelle. I said I stated on this list, I think the person that must excuse themselves is Candy, just based off vocal ability alone. Like her in what was it? What was it? Escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're always off key, most of them. And I've heard Candy sing multiple different versions. She's also doing opera, and she just sounds shaky and off key. She's a fantastic songwriter. We will
Yeah.
always give props where it's due. But when it comes to vocal ability, out of these three girls, or the four, she's the weakest one by far. What do you think, Nikki?
I mean, I get what you're saying. I would say that because in the group escape, whenever there's a group, you have people that are like, and this is coming from a bitch that don't sing, but just normally looking. Somebody is always, you have the powerhouse. So in escape, it was the two sisters, but mainly Latasha, I think, was the powerhouse, and everybody played a role. Now,
Mhm.
out of these, Chili, I don't. And then Michelle, but Michelle does Broadway. She has it. So yeah, I guess we could say Candy out of all of them because even Sierra can give you like she has her lane. They all of them have their specific lanes because none of them are powerhouses like
Mhm.
really super powerhouses. So to me, they all like do that like breathy type shit. Like they can carry it, but they're never gonna give you like vocals. Like Candy by herself ain't none of them by themselves are selling out stadiums. Like it's never it's I would say out of the all of them, the most talented would probably be Michelle because of everything that she's done with Broadway and everything like that, and getting a Tony. Because you ain't getting nominated for no Tony if you can't carry that note. So I would say that Candy is the songwriter. You can't we're not fucking with the pen, but the vocals, yeah, it's not gonna be like. Yeah, you know. Escape gave us some bops, but they're not known for like,
Powerhouses.
female boy. It ain't the fucking female boys to men over here.
No, no, hey, I get that, and I be telling people all the time. I say, I gotta, when it comes to vocals, hey, and that's why I say we were talking about this yesterday. Me and Stone held it down. I was looking at the comments. They said it was a really good show. I'm more of a moderator, so I don't do a lot of talking. And also, what I do. It's a lot trying to manage all the clips and go here and go there. And I'm clicking on everything and I'm trying to answer the comments. I'm trying to do this. So when Trey's here and you're here, I'm able to breathe a little and do this. But I said, you know what? We were already off on Sunday. People already cussed us out. AJCF cussed us out. Democracy didn't like us. She said she's going to fight us when she sees us. Samuel C. didn't like us. I said, you know what? Y'all attacking us. Like, you're attacking us. And I feel attacked right now. And that's okay.
Hey y'all, I'd be working, y'all. Y'all had to give him a break on Sunday because me and Trey was out of commission. But he held it down last night. So go easy on Ike. I'd be working a lot because if it wasn't for him, this show don't run. Because me, even without Trey, me left to my own devices, listen, we'll get banned from TV real fucking quick.
they be all over. They like, we want all her stuff canceled. You know how they be tripping. But yeah, I just wanted to like get us an icebreaker, just open up the show, start talking about things. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a little bit of a different direction. So the Latin community is still. Oh, before I do that, I want to read some of y'all comments here before we move on. Hey, Travel, I see you. Nice to see you as well. T Coop, as always. T Coop says Cassie's got to go. She may be a talented writer, but ... I said the same thing too. HHCF says, I agree with Candy got to go. My favorite group is In Vogue. Oh, well, they didn't put none of those singers on there. That's not even a competition right there.
Exactly.
She says, Democracy also said, Candy and I are the altos in our group, so I can't go against my girl. Oh, it is what it is. Somebody said Michelle just wasn't Beyonce. Chili soft voice. Who else? Samuel C says, not me. I wasn't attacking. I miss y'all. Oh no. Hey. Tony the Tiger. Hey guys. Oh, so Tony, I reached out to him. He's currently traveling. So let's wish him a safe trip back home.
Hey, safe travels, Tony.
Yeah, safe travels to him. And T Coop, that sounds like something other than the True Vision. It does sound something. I was turned into a white person. I felt attacked. You guys were yelling at us, and that's how I see it now. just imagine some shit and be like, "Oh, they were attacking us." No, they weren't attacking us. I will say that our viewers really rock with us, and what I like about what we have done with the show is that we're not trying to sit here and fake it for other people. We're not changing for nobody else. Everybody's, I heard so many comments. Well, even some friends, she need to change her delivery. She need to change this. And I'm like, change what? I said, you would sit here and turn on the goddamn Housewives and Married to Medicine and all that bullshit. They ain't talking about a damn thing on those shows. I said, Nikki is at least over here trying to sit here and give substance to what's really going on. I said, you can turn on these reality TV shows and they're not talking about shit. They're not trying to help nobody.
Exactly. Shout out to Jay May. We got our first super chat of the day.
Come on, Jay. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jay. We appreciate that. Thank y'all for all the donations. Thank you for everybody that shopped at the FTP store. Nikki's going to be working on additional merchandise as well. And so we will be having more stuff out. And also, if you have suggestions, because I do see that y'all send a lot of suggestions, just let us know. And we're going to do our best to try to get things updated. Just please know there's not a lot of us on this team. So we're working as fast as we can to try to get everything out to you guys, okay? So thank you for that. So I want to start off with something a little different earlier in the show. I want to start off with I will vote for Donald Trump. So I want to show a few videos, and we're going to go through some of these, and I want to see what y'all think. This first video, this one took place at a Target. And somebody says, well, damn, ICE grabbed a 17-year-old Target worker at his job, despite him saying he's a U.S. citizen. After confirming he was, they dumped him at a Walmart lot 8 minutes away. Bystanders found him sobbing, bleeding. They slammed me on the ground. Let's take a look at this.
I'm literally a U.S. citizen. I'm literally a U.S. citizen. Get the fuck out of here, Ace.
Why are you kidnapping our citizens?
Wow.
Why are you?
This guy right here, they let him out of the vehicle, they tortured him. This guy right here, yeah. Tortured.
You okay, man?
No, I'm not okay.
Bro, it's shit's crazy. My man's bleeding. Bleeding.
They slammed me on the ground.
We gotta be able to call somebody. This is ridiculous. You got family around? You got somebody here, man? Come on, we in here. Come on, man. You work here, don't you?
No, I work at Target.
You work, bro. Come on, bro. It's okay.
Damn,
That's so crazy. Man, slam this man up in the parking lot.
So, nigga, you laughing?
Hey, like, listen. First of all, who did you vote for? That's number one. Now,
Yes.
hey, if he didn't vote for Donald Trump, my bad. But I got a distinct feeling that it didn't go that way. So I'm laughing at you. Already fucked up with that vote. Then when he said, "No, I work at Target," so nigga, it's a double win. You fucked up on both sides. Not ICE and Target, nigga. So you voted against yourself, and then you work for the company that don't give a fuck about you either way. So I mean, hey, that's fucked up.
It is what it is. And I want to read some of the comments from it as well. Somebody said, "This just kills me. This sweet boy will never be the same. And for what?" Another person says, "Call 911. Document the injuries with EMTs in a trip to the ER and have the police file a report. They detained him with no cause and dumped him with no explanation. Legal definition of kidnapping." And somebody said they kidnapped a minor. And then this other video, I found out how to do this now, to switch over without switching screens.
Hey,
I'm learning.
I'm gone, and you turn into the damn super producer.
I'm working on a few things. I want to make things the process smoother for people when they're watching the show. So we're working on it. I tell people just be patient. Somebody says breaking Silverio Gonzalez, 38, a father, a cook, shot and killed by an ICE agent in Franklin Park, Illinois. ICE claims self-defense. Autopsy shows he was shot through the back of the neck at close range. Agent's body cam injuries were nothing major. No names released. And this is this guy right here. So that happened over that. And then this right here, we're going to take a look at this right here. This is firefighters assisting ICE, and we're going to take a look at this video real quick, and also let us know what you think.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Y dejamos.
Would never. I would never.
And I'm going to read some of the comments from this. Somebody said this looks like a misappropriation of emergency resources. Also, let's tussle on the roof. What a wonderful place to give the workers all the advantage. That is kind of facts. You're forgetting you're talking you're talking to a bunch of unintelligent, low IQ people. If you look at a lot of ICE people's backgrounds, drop out of high school, drop out of college, domestic violence, domestic abuse, can't keep a job, complain about everything, have criminal histories. This is what you're hiring. It is what it is. Somebody else said firefighters have largely remained respected by the broader community. The action of a few can spoil for the many. Now, with this comment, and this is what kind of gets me about this here, right, Nikki, is that people need to go back to what happened in Philadelphia in 1985 when the government dropped bombs on those people in that housing complex during the MOVE movement. And all they did was hit innocent women and children. There was nothing going on there. This is just people trying to feed people, but they said, "Oh, they're doing some terrorist group," and they dropped bombs on them. And I said, I'm not surprised, because the fire department and the EMTs, guess who was in there talking about they're not going to go help them? The people that's supposed to come to you, the ambulances, the fire department, they said, let it burn. This is all on recordings.
Mm-hmm.
All on recordings. So that's why I tell people I don't have time for the bullshit when it comes to stuff like that. Then this also happened here. This is a photo. Somebody's talking about this. After spending 10 months in an ICE detention center, a Costa Rican man was deported in a vegetative state and died weeks later. Let's take a look at this.
Did you see how a Costa Rican man looked after spending 10 months in an ICE facility? He was deported in a vegetative state and died weeks later. This was 52-year-old Randall Gamboa. And in December of 2024, he left Costa Rica to come to the US so he can try and get a job in New Jersey and make some money for his family. Now, Randall lived in the US undocumented from 2002 to 2013, a very different era. Reports say he was deported in 2013, but it doesn't give a clear answer as to why. His family did try to warn him that under Trump, it might be very different for him. Unfortunately, he took the risk to try and provide for his family. A choice a lot of people made not knowing what Trump 2.0 was going to be like. After arriving in December of 2024, he was held in Laredo, Texas. While he was there, his family was in contact with him, but they lost track of him when his calls suddenly stopped on June 12th. After that, the family kept calling to the ICE facility and they kept saying that he had a medical episode. The family had to hire a lawyer who found Randall in the hospital in a vegetative state. The family also learned that Randall was transferred on June 23rd and hospitalized with an altered mental status. But then on July 7th, he was diagnosed with 10 conditions, including sepsis, rhabdomyolysis, a condition in which damaged muscle tissue breaks down rapidly, and other conditions outlined in the records included protein malnutrition. The family was in shock that in just 10 months, a healthy individual can look abandoned with ulcers on his body in a vegetative state. And in September of 2025, ICE deported Randall back to Costa Rica, where he was pronounced dead 5 weeks later. Representative Ro Khanna.
All right, we kind of get the picture there. So I'm gonna say this is what I said. I said it's sad, but didn't most of the Spanish-speaking people vote for Trump? Y'all made an entire song called "I Will Vote for Donald Trump." There are tons of videos of other Latins detaining other Latins or calling ICE. We can talk about this stuff on FTP. I'll put that out there. Somebody else said this administration has zero care for Black or brown lives. Another person says that's what they do: torture, abuse, and neglect. And then when they are about to die, they release them so the death isn't on them. I heard multiple cases like this. And I'm gonna play one last video. This is a Black guy that was pretty much speaking about something that happened at, I guess, a gym. And he knows Spanish, and keep people forgetting, Black people, I mean, Afro-Latino, all that, we know Spanish. So we're gonna take a look at this and then we're gonna have a discussion about it. Let's take a look.
Story time. This is why it's important to know Spanish in 2026. So I'm in the gym right behind me, and as I'm doing shoulders, a Black woman walks in, and she has this big, huge blonde afro. It's quite noticeable, but it's her style, so I don't really give a damn. So she walks past me, and she sets up her bench next to two Latino males. Them not knowing that I understand and speak Spanish, this is what I hear. Oye, primo, mira esa mujer, que fea. Mira esa mujer, que fea. So in front of a Black woman's face, you just said, look at that ugly woman. Literally 2 feet from her. So I drop my damn weights, because you're not finna talk about a Black woman in front of my face like that. So I go to him, I say, papi, ¿qué le dijiste a esa mujer? He's like, no dije nada. I said, no, tú dijiste que esa mujer está fea. Te escuché. He's like, no, papi, es que estaba mirando una foto. I said, okay, a ver, let me see the photo. And he's like, ya me voy. Curse these racist Latinos out. Do not be scared. Story time.
All right, so we'll read some of the comments and then we're gonna discuss all the videos we just saw. Somebody says, we don't need to unite with them, nobody but our own. Another person said, and this is why I love Black men so much. One other person says, who is this amazing specimen of a Black Spanish-speaking hermano? Let's find him. So, you know, this is the thing that we've been talking about so long on the show. They want us to march for them. I was watching a video and I was trying to find the video. There was a Black guy that went to a recent protest, what's going on in Venezuela. These people are on camera calling the Black man in English, nigger, we don't want you here. We don't need your help. This is our fight, blah, blah, blah. Some of you Black people be so goofy as fuck. Y'all got to stop being stupid. Let them handle this shit. A lot of them Venezuelans voted for a lot of this shit. Cubans voted for a lot of this shit. I know Mexicans that voted for a lot of this shit. El Salvadorians, Colombia, all of them voted for a lot of this shit. And then they was like, oh, well, it's going to affect that Latin community. Oh, it's going to affect this Latin community. Most of the people that's in ICE, how do you think they know where to find your asses at? They know when you go to Home Depot. They know where to find a fabric district. They know all the spots where all the Latins are at the right time. That's because other Latins are telling them where you are. Just like the video I showed weeks ago, where they this Latin food truck, pretty much, they call ICE on their competitors. Black people, foundational Black people, stay out of this. Even when it comes to black skinned people, first of all, Somalians don't think they fucking black no way. I don't want to keep hearing shit about Somalians complaining about this or that. ICE ain't moving fast enough. Get y'all asses up out of here. Y'all voted for. I mean, I don't understand where the complaint is. You get what you voted for. This is what you voted for. This is what you wanted. I'm so confused of where there's a disconnect of this is what you voted for. This is what you're getting. You seen what he was talking about. I'm confused on that. Nikki, what do you think?
Yeah, that's exactly it. You getting what the fuck you voted for. So we don't have no sympathy. You go rushing out there with them, and then when they call you a nigga to your face, you upset about it. Or you what again, what did you expect? That's why I say when they tell us that we should be about unity, oh, you're being divisive. Okay, well, you see what happens when you take your ass over there to quote unquote not be divisive. They still gonna call you a nigga with the hard ER either way it goes. So that's what you get. We keep telling y'all stay ass in the house, but no. Oh, you're doing exactly what they want us to do. All our videos is comments from people, and most of the time I just go ahead right on ahead and immediately block because I'm not dealing with that bullshit. But it's like, oh, you're being divisive. This is the time. It was a video that I saw, and I think Miss Janine did a response to it because I think it was in her comments. It was in somebody else's comments. Yes, here go Alex saying, dang, Nikki coming in 4K clear. If Alex says it's good, then I know it's good. I did that just for you, baby. The Ethernet is running. I said, when I get back on this motherfucker, it's going to be good. So, hey, I got the Ethernet running. Shout out to Spectrum. Spectrum is popping. Y'all can't hear. I don't know if y'all heard that, but the hubby said Spectrum is popping. So, yes. So, but what we said, the person was like, it was a white woman, of fucking course, talking about, oh, I can understand why the 92% aren't coming out, but you know, I can understand your plight, but it's the time, you know, basically saying I understand, but what about us type of shit. And so I replied, well, if you truly understood our position, you wouldn't have made this comment. If you truly understand why Black people are sitting out, there's no but. There's no I understand why you're sitting out, but fuck the but. We told y'all this was gonna happen. So now that ICE is on that lice, now we got problems. That's new merch? ICE is on that lice.
Hey, actually, that is actually pretty good. Well, you know, that's the thing. They sitting here spinning. You know, I keep telling everybody they spinning the shit out of that story that happened to Renee Good. That's a white woman. But we kept saying this for fucking decades and centuries. They just waited for the time where they like, okay, they are so divided. Now we can go ahead and attack the whites that are not like us and keep all you motherfuckers away from us. And that's what they're doing right now.
And the thing is that it always takes. I was watching a video today, and he said that whenever you're dealing with this situation, the first shot is never for Black and brown people. It's always for the white people that are going against them, because they expect that when you go against us, there's going to be some pushback, but they never expect white on white pushback. So they got to show y'all, hey, you going against your whiteness, there's going to be hell to pay for that, because they're not talking about us. They're you know how mad you got to be where you don't see, oh, they say they just ended the TikTok. See, I don't know what the fuck is happening. It's whatever.
There's always something on there. Who cares?
At this point, that's why we tell y'all come over here, because I'm not even arguing with it. I don't fucking care anymore. But this is what happens. White people, y'all, it's go time, and y'all still on some bullshit. Y'all are still making every excuse because you don't want to go out there. You want Black people to go out there first, and y'all are steadily making excuses. Y'all doing some protesting out there, what have you, but y'all are not get them guns mad.
Yeah.
Y'all are not the Second Amendment mad that y'all be talking about. All this shit y'all be talking about the Second Amendment, y'all not standing on it because this is the time. They are kicking in doors. They are going after Minnesota and the fellow Minnesotians. And y'all are still out here. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Yes, bitch, it's happening. Welcome to the niggerhood. We've been here. We done told y'all this shit. And y'all still fucking around. So what is it at this point? We have to keep asking white people, what is it gonna take for y'all to get active? Because we're not doing anything. We're not coming. I can't speak for nobody else, but my black ass will be in the house. I'm not coming out. Now you fuck with some niggas, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But until then, no. Because what is it? Another thing, real quick, is the whole say her name shit. You white people, calm the fuck down off that. Because that ain't for y'all. I'm sorry that lady lost her life, but you're not gonna apply a saying that was basically birthed out of the fact that when black women, especially black people in general, but black women in particular, are murdered or missing, and you don't know anything about them, and the news isn't covering it or anything like that. That was the whole purpose of say her name, say his name. And for you to try to hurry up and apply that shit. One thing white people will never have is an original thought. Slavery wasn't even an original thought for you motherfuckers. Y'all take everything. Y'all have to take everything from black people. It's like you monopolize our movements, but then you won't go out there and do shit. So you'll steal our movements. Once we start a movement, you'll take it over like you took over the Me Too movement from a black woman. And you'll colonize the fuck out of it. But when it's time for y'all to actually get up and do shit and make it happen, now all of a sudden y'all not mad enough. And I don't know what it's gonna take unless they gotta individually go out and fucking shoot every last one of y'all. If that's what it's gonna take for y'all to get January 6th mad, then it is what the fuck it is.
Yes.
Because we're tired.
And that was the other thing, the whole thing that happened with Keith Porter. I spoke about this yesterday, and I want to be very clear on something, okay? So it's very tragic what happened to this man. Very tragic. However, this man, and this is why I tell people, especially all groups of people, y'all got to have more common sense and know your situation, know what's currently happening, know your surroundings. So he was popping off his AR, he had a gun or something. I think they said it was the AR. This is what the news was saying. He was popping off his gun in the air celebrating New Year's. I've seen plenty of white people do that shit. Okay, and there was no police shooting at them or anything like that. And he should have had a right to do that. However, we are in the age right now where you got black people and Latins and Middle Eastern, everybody thinking that because they're not currently being targeted or affected, that they are not going to be targeted or affected. And the ICE agent who was close by or whatever shot him and killed him. Yes, it was wrong because he was doing something celebratory and everybody's seen that. However, y'all gotta know what the hell is going on. Clear example. For New Year's was January 1st. Mm-hmm. I don't mind you popping fireworks on the 31st and the 1st, but the Spanish-speaking community out here will pop that shit all the way up until July 4th and then continue to pop it all the way up until fucking Halloween. That I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but y'all got to stop that shit. That shit's stupid to me. Y'all have a few holidays, I will give you a break. Like when it comes July 4th, from July 1st to up to even July 5th, because sometimes family couldn't celebrate at that time. I'll give you those 5 days. But to pop them in August and October and November, okay, it looks kind of stupid now. And that's what happened. There was some Latin people, that Spanish speakers, that popped fireworks, and then ICE showed up because ICE know it's them, and they went in and kicked in and getting people, dragging them out the house and everything. And I said, y'all got to quit doing stupid stuff. It's like people are so dumb that they're not understanding what's happening around them. Y'all got to pay attention to your surroundings. And for you to put yourself on notice like that and pop fireworks when you know that ICE is kicking in doors and they're grabbing people, and you literally give them your location because they see the fucking light show happening over your house, that is so stupid. And I'm not calling Keith Porter that stupid or whatever, but I'm like, you got to have more common sense. Even when I was in Kansas and stuff, My brother and everybody, we didn't do any of that shooting guns or nothing. All our white friends and everybody, they can go do whatever they want. We know the white folks ain't gonna mess with them. But as black people, we know that they would come to our house. They would have the cops at our house. There will always be an incident. And I think that social media got a lot of y'all feeling too comfortable with everything going on right now. And I tell everybody, these are the descendants of their ancestors. They're the same fucking people. We might got, nicer, flat phones, wireless internet. We might got nicer BMWs and cars and stuff, but these are still the same fucking people. They're the descendants of these people. So ain't nothing really changed here. So I'll be telling y'all got to have more common sense about your surroundings. And for you not to have common sense about your surroundings, I mean, this is what it is. And before we move on to the next topic, I'm going to read some of the comments. And I'm sorry, Trey's usually here, so I'm going to try to go through some of these as much as possible. So Tony E says, hey, Nick Nack and Vision X finally caught you live. Been rocking with the Nick Nack since she was posted on the Kona on Facebook. Okay, thank you for coming. We appreciate that. And this is why we tell people, like, share, and subscribe. This matters. Like, share, and subscribe. This matters because they ban all of our content, or they complain about all of our content, or whatever, and so people don't get to see it. We have people that say that they don't get alerts. We're here at the same times, Sunday through Thursday. So just put that in your head. We're here at the same time. So that's no more. Oh, they didn't give you an alert. Same time. So all you gotta do is click on the live button. We're right there. The other thing, HACF says they keep on thinking they're going to be okay, and it's not smart to do it when it comes to getting citizenship. You never know what the administration will get. That is true. Democracy says they haven't gotten to the hood areas. We've been redlined too. This regiment knows we will resist and fight the fuck back. And that is true because throughout every major empire, our major military, the only people that was able to fight back against the British and the France and the Americans were black people. Mm-hmm. There's countless stories of it. It's not. You can go look at the Woman King, which Viola Davis was in. Fought limited resources, was able to repel them. This is why I'm gonna tell you, racist white folks did a very good job at making sure that the rest of the world hate us. Middle Easterns hate us, Chinese hate us, Latins hate us. It's black, but everybody targets black because we are the only real threat to everybody else. We don't need nobody else. We can invent stuff with limited resources, being abused, neglected, and still come out on top. Everybody else, they just give up and die off. Native Americans, they almost gave up and die off. Yeah. People in Argentina gave up and die off. They wanted to claim Latin so bad. The ones in Australia gave up and die off. The Indians, the East Indians, actually, they was actually, if it wasn't for the British Empire almost going broke, India wouldn't be what it is today.
Exactly.
They had to fall back because they were losing funding. Same with China. China wouldn't be what it is today if India lost money as well. If they had more money, they would still be there as well. Black people are the only ones that fall back and won. And I'm telling you, that's one thing that black people need to do. We need to unify and get together. The problem is everybody's so divided, and that's why we got people like the Somalians. To me, the Somalians are outcasts. I told you, I'm like the Old Testament God. I'm casting you out in the lake of fire. Don't call me. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 fucking coming over here. It's a done deal.
I know that's right.
You ain't over here no more. I don't care. They could be dragging your ass. They could be dragging the whole family down the street behind a car. I wouldn't give a shit. Oh, it was what they do. 95% voted for Trump. Fuck out of here with that. You think I want to have sympathy for you and you voted for that shit? You voted for your own demise? I mean, exactly. I can't be a part of people that is unintelligent. I'm sorry. I mean, you're on your own. Cubans, y'all definitely on your own. I'm sorry. Y'all, that was just so fucking stupid. Y'all made an entire song and y'all look like idiots now. Yeah. They're sending you to places you've never been. I mean, you're from Cuba, staying in America, but they send you to El Salvador. Why? You've never been there before. But that's the problem. People don't pay attention to their surroundings. So I don't know what to tell y'all ass. Y'all on your own. I don't give a shit at this particular point. Also, let me read some of the other comments real quick before we move on to the next topic. There was a lot of, man, y'all got a lot of comments in here. See, this is why we need Trey here. But he's trying to be Mr. World Traveler right now. Tony says, ICE, damn sure ain't been to the deep south side of Chicago. They stay in the Latin communities. I dare ICE to go to Inglewood and Washington Park. Oh, they're not stupid. They're not stupid.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, why do you, but if you notice, it's right on cue. They're smart about it because look what's happening. Are the Latins fighting back? What are they doing? What are they doing? This filming.
And that's it. Yep.
That's all
filming.
they're doing. I'm just like, they're filming it. Oh my God, this is so wrong. I'm not fighting for a group of people that's not going to fight. I mean, are you serious? Y'all not fighting for your damn selves. And then there's other Latins that is getting other Latins. Like, why would I fight for you guys? And first of all, you have all this infighting going on. And not only this infighting, but y'all don't even fight for yourselves. I'm telling you, nobody better not touch nobody in my family because I'm fucking some people up. I don't care.
Exactly. Come on. It's the recording for me. It's like it's like we passed that. If y'all don't get what can they can't fight everybody. If y'all got together and whoop their ass, they can't arrest everybody. If y'all fight back, they can't do it. That is why they ain't come to the hood yet. They ain't made it this way yet because they know we're fighting back.
Yes.
They know what they know is we got weapons. The motherfuckers may be registered. They may not be. But hey, fuck around and find out is what the fuck is going to be in real fucking time because that's what it's going to be. Y'all think we don't, we're fighting back. The rest of y'all sitting at home, like you said, what do you fuck that?
Filming and shit. Like who?
Oh my God, they drag you out the car. They did. Okay,
yeah.
What? And y'all will sit there and watch them being dragged and talking about how not fair it is instead of just getting a rock and bashing them in their fucking head or something like that. It's more of them than it is. It's more of y'all than it is them. So what the fuck is the problem?
Exactly. And you know what? What I want to do is I'm going to show these videos. I'm going to show some in succession. We're going to talk about them because, you know, everybody's talking about, you know, fighting back and whatever. And there was this white girl. She does put her life on the line, and I do feel bad for her. But I'm also trying to explain, and I explained to people in the comment section. I said, hey, listen, Black people put our lives on the line all the time, no matter what's going to happen. And we're not sitting here talking about, I'm so scared, I want to stop. I mean, if we did that, we would have never escaped slavery because everybody keep thinking, oh, Lincoln freed slaves. Lincoln owned slaves.
Mm-hmm.
They're forgetting. And if it wasn't for, and the reason why he did the Emancipation Proclamation was because there were so many slaves fleeing and leaving the South and fighting back. They were losing money. It was worthless. So that's why they went. That's why the Industrial Revolution, it was like, fuck, let's just get the machines to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people need to know the real history of things. So we're going to show this first video. We're going to talk through the videos. Actually, we're doing a different thing of how we do it on the show. So we talk through the videos right there. And then at the end, we do like a big, you know, talk of all the videos. So I am going to play the first video, and I want y'all to let me know what you think in the comments. We'll be right back.
If you don't know me, my name is Kylie. I'm a creator on here, and recently somebody has been using AI to create nude photos of me. I also was notified that someone has an OnlyFans account in my name that was recently taken down. I woke up to a notification that I had a community guidelines violation and that on TikTok my account is one step from being banned because I talk about ICE and about all the horrible things that have been happening in Chicago, and I am losing my fucking mind here. The constant suicide baiting and just everything. So if you could interact and you see this, please interact, because like every 6 months it just like gets to me and it overwhelms me, and like I wouldn't continue making content if I didn't know how important it was. Like we are literally in such an imperatively dangerous time with like fascism and everything. So if you could just interact and share this content, and maybe it can help my account not get banned, to help the message get out there about what's happening in Chicago, I would really appreciate it. Sorry, yeah, I'd really appreciate it. It's like wild, like the number of people who like actually want me dead. It's like a really unsettling thought. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is.
So I'm gonna read some of the comments, and actually we're gonna play the next video after this. Somebody says, they win by making you think you're alone, but there's more of us, and you have friends everywhere. Another person says, Kylie, don't give up, keep fighting, you are a hero. And then one other person says, you're doing amazing, and I think you're inspiring. And then this Black girl pretty much just laid out what Nikki's been saying all the fuck long on this show since the foundation of this show, since the foundation of her birth, probably. Nikki was already speaking this to the Lord. So I want y'all to take a look at this and let me know what you think.
But there's a Canadian on Threads who asked, like, why aren't we rioting and protesting? And somebody responded, like, oh, because we have police officers that are more than happy to pew us in the face. And all I keep thinking about is Black people told us this decades ago. Black people told us about police brutality, about the state police, about, like, excessive use of force. Like, they have told us for decades, and nobody believed them.
Americans are not protesting because white people are pussy. And if black people are not at the forefront of these fucking social revolutions, they're not going to do shit because they're pussy. And it's not that y'all didn't believe black people. No, y'all thought y'all were excluded and it just applied to black people. It's not that y'all didn't believe police brutality didn't exist or these trigger happy cops weren't abusing their power. No, y'all just thought y'all were exempt because y'all had pasty skin and it was just the big bad niggas out here just committing all the crime and they deserve it because, you know, they're hype, they're super predators and, you know, criminals. And so it's not like, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. See, but y'all gonna go for shit like that because y'all, no. It's not that they didn't believe us. They just thought they were exempt. And now, and another thing, Shawty, y'all ain't had no fucking freedom since y'all let them pass that Patriot Act. They've been stripping away that shit since once they passed that. Once they expounded upon the Patriot Act in when was Ebola? Whenever the fuck Ebola happened, and they expounded upon the Patriot Act, and then they did it again in like 2017. And y'all, you know, behind the name of national defense and terrorism, couple that with they've been stripping it away in defense of, you know, getting tough on the niggas. And now they're using it to get tough on the hostile immigrants. That's how they've been getting away with stripping away y'all fucking rights. Not so they can declare mark. They been did that shit. And they always hid it behind the disguise of super criminal Negroes or now the immigrants, illegals. But again, it's because y'all thought y'all were exempt from this shit. It ain't that y'all didn't like it. Oh my God, they've been no, y'all just thought that shit didn't apply to y'all. So y'all didn't give a fuck. But now that it's coming down and it's trickling event and it eventually did what we knew it was going to do, which was impact y'all. Now y'all want to be like, oh my God, black people trying to tell us. No. But they're not rioting.
He reading their asses up. And then I'm going to play this last video and we're going to talk about it. I think she also said exactly what Nikki, you are a gem. Everybody's finally, I think people watch our content, they copy our shit because you've been saying this shit for, come on, Phoenix. Phoenix had to make an appearance.
That's agree.
And you've been saying this for a while. So I want to take a look at this video and also let me know what you guys think in the comment section as well.
This message is for white people. So when I grew up, my mom would always try to wake me up and get me ready so that I could get on the school bus on time. And then some days I would just oversleep or I would ignore her because I wanted that extra fucking sleep because it was just so cozy and comfortable and I just felt so good while I was sleeping. And then ultimately I'd miss the bus and then my mom would cuss me out, get me dressed and have to drive me to school, but she's cussing me out the whole fucking way there because she told my ass to get up. That is me as a black person participating in anything political right now because we told you niggas to get the fuck up. You niggas did not want to get up. You niggas was so fucking comfortable. It was, oh, sleepy. Oh, 5 extra minutes. 5 extra minutes. You bitches wanted 5 extra minutes so bad. You got it. Y'all wanted 5 extra minutes so bad. You got the 5 fucking extra minutes. Now we driving you bitch ass niggas to school and we barely want to fucking drive y'all. Y'all wanted 5 extra minutes and y'all got the shit. Now we barely want to drive you niggas to school and we cussing y'all ass out the whole fucking way because we told y'all ass to get the fuck up and y'all didn't want to get up. You niggas didn't want to get up. Y'all wanted 5 extra minutes so fucking bad. You got it. Congratulations. It's the fucking country you have. Now they killing y'all ass. Now y'all actually care. What the fuck?
I know that's right.
5 extra minutes. That's all y'all fucking wanted. So just know, while anything I'm politicating in right now, I barely want to be there, bro. Because we told you niggas so fucking long ago. And you niggas did not care because it wasn't happening to y'all on a mass level. It was happening to us, so it was fucking cool. Fuck y'all.
I saw that one today, and I was like, Benny.
She was on point. Nothing was missed.
Benny is a red pill nigga, and I really don't fuck with him like that. But he was right in this regard. But her analogy was spot the fuck on, because we told you motherfuckers, but y'all just keep putting it off. Oh no, it's not that better. Y'all always think that black people are going to come to your rescue, so much so that you ignore everything because you think the magical Negro is coming, and y'all are finding out in real fucking time that the magical Negro is not saving you this time. There is no, y'all gonna have to save your fucking selves. We not coming for y'all. And white people still can't wrap their mind around it, because again, they don't see us as people. They still see us as being indentured servants. They still see us as being in servitude to them. That is the only way that they can see black people, because there's no other way to explain it. Why would you get upset about black people? You can understand if anybody else says, I don't want to put my body on the line for this. You can understand it with anybody else. So maybe we should say, hey, maybe put it to where white people can understand. Let's put it like fucking Peter, whatever, a dog. Would you send a dog out there to get fucking shot?
Sure
Would you send a dog out there on the front lines
Nope.
to get sprayed with rubber bullets? No, the fuck you wouldn't. So if you wouldn't do that for a fucking dog, you're not gonna do it for black people. So let's start putting shit in ways that they can understand. You wouldn't put a dog out there in that type of danger, so why the fuck should we be? Which goes to show that, again, you would value an animal's life over ours. That's exactly what that proves. They are still looking for us to cast the first stone, and we're not doing it. This is white folks' business. This is white on white crime. This is white people business. White people started ICE. Y'all gonna have to be the ones to finish it. Y'all started white supremacy. You're gonna have to be the ones to end it. Somebody in the comment section of I had posted one of our clips to TikTok, and somebody's like, what is it gonna take to end white supremacy? I said, that's a question for white women, not me. That's not a question for us. That's a question for white women, because you create the patriarchy. You give birth to it. So it is up to y'all to end it. You know white men not gonna end it. So it's up to white women. And y'all still ain't doing the fucking job. Because at the end of the day, you want to be white. Because the responsibility because again, if you take the patriarchy away from white women, they don't have anything. Because if they denounce the patriarchy, they simultaneously denounce their privilege. Mm-hmm. And without their privilege, they have nothing. That is the only perk of the patriarchy, is their privilege. And if you take that privilege from them, they have no substance. They have no value. They have nothing over black women. They have nothing over black people. That is all they have, is their privilege. That is why they are willing to do everything else but give it the fuck up. They want to gentrify the neighborhood. Oh, let's come up with these programs. Let's do this. Let's do that. Everything else would say, no, bitch. Give up the patriarchy. They won't give it up, even if it means giving up their bodily autonomy. Because at some point, you're past shooting yourself in the foot. You shoot yourself in the pussy at this point, bitch, because the motherfucker's dead on arrival. You can't do shit with that motherfucker, because the white man is gonna control it. You are literally giving the power of the pussy back to white men, and they don't even like you, bitches. Imagine me giving the power of my pussy to a motherfucker that don't even like me. I think it the fuck it not.
Amen.
That's the problem. They don't want to give up their privilege. I don't care what no white woman say. They don't want to give it up. And that is the one thing that they are clinging on to. Just like white men are clinging on to white supremacy, white women are clinging on to that privilege. Because when you take that patriarchy away, you're taking away the privilege. And you know what happens? They just become a woman. Which means that their feminism is intersectional. They have to include all women now. They can't fuck around and just be white women, because you don't have the privilege no more. Now you amongst the motherfucking people. Now everything is on an even keel, because you don't have privilege no more. That's what this shit is about. White women are gonna ruin the fucking world because they need to be white. They need to be white first, and everything the fuck else second. No matter how much damage it's going to cost. A white woman is the most dangerous motherfucker on the planet, and every day they prove why. This is what's happening. If every white woman got together, they could whoop ISIS's ass. As many videos as we see, a white woman ain't afraid of shit. A white woman will go fight a fucking bear in the goddamn woods. A white woman will run to the fucking danger. So you can't tell me you scared. Because every scary movie, that's how the bitches end up dead. They run to the motherfucking danger. You bitches ain't scared of shit. So please explain to me, if you can go run towards Michael fucking Myers, why the fuck you can't go running towards ICE, bitch? Something's wrong. You can come up to a person. A white woman can come up to a fucking white van in the middle of the day or the middle of the fucking night. Excuse me.
Yes, they do.
Show me some ID. That's a white woman would do that shit to somebody they don't fucking know. They will risk getting their life taken. They will risk being sexually trafficked just to be a nosy motherfucker. Ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me you afraid of ICE, bitch. Go tell that shit to somebody the fuck else, but you ain't gonna tell it to me. Cease and desist with the bullshit.
Amen. Well, you know what? Welcome back, Nikki. Welcome back to the show. No, because I remember like your a few weeks ago, your spirits was down, and I was glad that not only us but the people came back and we like, you know what, we support Nikki 100%, 110%. Because I agree with that. Like the white girl, and she does on her platform, she speaks a lot about these things, but she's like, I don't know. It sounded like she was wanting to give up in a way, but I'm just like, if black people did that, we wouldn't have any of the laws we have now.
No,
we wouldn't have shit. I mean, we would literally be, I don't know where we'll be, because when you talk about white folks, they do some of them, they be imagining some of the most evil, sadistic things to do to us, and we've done nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. And like, and just like yesterday, we had played a video of this ICE agent that went into the porta potty, which has been making its rounds, but went into a porta potty with some woman. And I said, why do you need to go into a porta potty with this woman? And we already know what it was. But then you have people in here trying to argue, which was interesting. White women like, oh, well, maybe she was trying to run away. So fucking where? There's only one entrance in the porta potty, and there ain't no windows in there. It's just like the level of stupidity when you hear them speak about shit like that. It's just the level of stupidity just mind boggles me. And I'm like, it's the same shit at work with y'all. Y'all would just imagine some shit. You see it clearly. You see that this person's doing something wrong, but you would sit here and try to reword it like Megyn Kelly's old saggy neck ass, and you would make it sound like something different.
Exactly.
And other white women with their fucking asymmetrical bob and Karen hairstyles, yeah, that does sound pretty rational. I mean, this is why I told you I broke it down in numbers, and this is how I explained to some of my white friends. I said 50% of y'all white folks is racist and evil as fuck, and y'all know it, because if y'all weren't, we would not be in the state of the country we are in now. It's like ain't nothing really changing. And that's how I see it. Y'all will murder, y'all will lie, y'all will cheat, and y'all will steal, and y'all don't care. Then the other 40% out of that 100 is the ones that watch. And these be the ones that those fake ass liberals, well, I believe, maybe if they complied, well, maybe if they did this, maybe you're thinking about racism too much. It's always an excuse or a rebuttal. I don't fuck with them. That's not us, 40% of them. The other 10% is like Jane Fonda and John F. Kennedy, the president, and Betty White, who put their lives on the line, who sits here and speaks about things, even though that could result in death. Like I think his name was John Brown from the 1800s, a guy that can stand slavery, and white folks went and murdered him. I'm gonna play his video later today as well. But I'm like, but those are usually the people that's not in power. They're never in positions of power or positions of real influence. They might be famous, they might be known, but it's never them in power. And how I know I'm right, look what's going on in Russia. That's white on white crime.
Yep.
Let's keep it real.
Sure is.
That man is blowing up a whole goddamn country. He hit apartment buildings, he hit daycares. He don't give a fuck about none of those people over there. Fucking them up. Look what's going on in Argentina. Everybody white skin, white this, white this. Now there was a wildfire that happened. Now the Argentinians are blaming the Jewish Israeli community regarding that. I said, but I thought y'all wanted to be like them. I'm confused here. So when it's happening to you, now it's a problem. Look what's going on in Australia. I mean, literally, and it's the common denominator, and I hate to say it, is white folks. We about to go and they about to have everybody in here sucking up radiation poisoning for the rest of our lives because they want to tear up the country and tear up the world. And they don't care. And I tell people, you got to go back to the dark ages and see how they operate. Yeah, I got to know history. Us just on the show talking about this shit, we can only do so much on the show. But if you don't have the intelligence enough to process it, or you don't have the intelligence enough to figure it out, there's nothing that we can do about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you're right.
So it is what it is at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a commercial break. We're going to come back. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to read some of the comments here. Let's see here. I'm sorry, y'all was Nikki, the comment section. Y'all doing y'all thing in the comment section. I'm gonna give y'all that.
Yes.
So Tony E says the unwashed cave dwellers want us at the forefront of their wars, but want us in the back of the bus when it comes to benefits. That they benefit from us fighting the problems they cause. Ooh, that's a word right there. HACF says yes, and I saw the sister's video talking about the school bus. Perfect analogy, and that's the best I've ever seen. When somebody pretty much says, I mean, it was spot on. It's like you guys did not pay attention to any of your surroundings. You didn't give a shit. You wanted to sleep in. You wanted to ignore. You wanted to think that, oh, everything's rainbows and bunnies. And then all of a sudden, you know, that school board knock on your door. Okay, you haven't been attending school. What the fuck's going on? And now you're in trouble. You know what I mean? It's just stupidity. I don't know what else to say to y'all, but it is what it is at this point. Tony E also said the chickens are coming home to roost. Cluck, cluck, motherfuckers. You know, Tony, you know, oh, let me tell y'all one thing as well. If y'all would like to be on the show to speak with us, now we don't have the actual, I'm going, 1 second, you guys. I'm going to move this off of here. And let's see here. I'm gonna move this over real quick. So I just want to show you guys a few information here. If you guys would like to be on the show today. So if you want to be on the show today, I'm gonna pull up the chat in a few seconds. If you want to be on the show and you want to join us live, you don't have to be on camera. You can just speak to us or speak about the topics. You'll send your email address to ftppodcastshow@gmail.com. And then once you do send it there, then you just let us know in the chat, hey, I would like to join. Or if we do see the email, we'll say, hey, you'd like to join, and we'll just pop you right in. Okay. Also, we'll just put we'll also put on the link as well. I think I'm just going to do that moving forward. But we're going to go to a commercial break, and we will be right back after these messages.
Check. Is this thing on? Bitch. So we made it to the end of 2025, and I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. That pretty much sums up the year. A lot of loss, or restructuring, if you will. I'm grateful to somehow be walking out of this old year and into a new one with my mental and physical health intact. A lot of death, a lot of loss, a lot of mess, a lot of realizing some people and even systems just ain't shit. But it has made me look at where and how I was spending my time and money. And even racism, like never ever before. Not that it's ramped up, but it's just more visible due to almost everyone now having a cell phone, social media, and this raggedy administration and a lot of people seeking truth. Which brings me to my next point. Sky Daddy. Lord. God. Your people need you. Some of us feel like you just left us out here to dry up and wither away. And that's just this year. Imagine how God's people felt when their family member got lynched and murdered with no random bystanders recording via cell phone or police body cam footage. Or better yet, what was it like for those who went through, endured, and didn't survive slavery? Just a question. I'm gonna leave that in 2025, hoping 2026 Sky Daddy comes through with answers. Bye! But wait, before I go. Remember to check in on your strong friends. Remember to check in on your strong friends. We're tired. Yeah, we're tired. Okay, bye. Happy New Year.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense when it
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass. You don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Whoa! Get out, get on out. I didn't vote black. Got that ass in back. Whoa! Get out, get on out.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to For the People Podcast. Again, I'm your host, Vision X, and we are joined by our Queen of Judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey, buddy.
And so I want to do some updates before we continue on the show. So what I've done is I actually put in here, and I'm actually going to pull this up here real quick. And before I do that, I want to thank you guys for all the donations. Some people say that sometimes they can't click on the Cash App at the bottom. So the Cash App is right here, but also it's in our link tree as well. So if you ever want to do a donation to us, we do appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors who's actually a viewer who's going to be sponsoring us for some of our advertisement. He has donated $200. So I want to give a shout out to Tiger. Tony, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And it's going to definitely help us reach our goals and get to where we need to get. So I really appreciate that. In addition to that, also, again, the email address if you want to be on the show is ftppodcastshow@gmail.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the chat again. And also, if you ever want to be on the show, all you got to do is click on this little button right here. It says Studio Restream. You click on it. You let us know, hey, I would like to be on the show. You don't have to be on the camera. You can if you want to. We'll put you in. You'll talk to us. Talk to us live. HACF was our first guest, I believe.
Yeah, she was our first, and then Travel Jet Setter.
Travel was on here as well.
He was on. I think HHC was on Nick After Dark. We interviewed her there, and then for here we had Travel Jet Setter was on the other way. That was the day that you came in a little late. There was an accident.
Oh, you don't have to throw me out on the bus like that. You don't have to do all of that now. You know,
because he's never late like that, y'all. So that was the day me and Trey had to like hold it down. And you came in at the end because I got nervous because he was like, Nikki, you got the show, and Trey, I'm like, do you have me, nigga? Because because I told you, leaving me to my own devices, not a good. I need the two of y'all to rein me in. I need management.
It's a lot, and then also check your email. I sent you a photo with the ice tumblers. Okay, HCF, I will definitely put that. Also, I believe who was it? It was. Let me see here. I'm trying to. There was one of our viewers who has sent us an actual clip. It was Chessie Jones. So you weren't here yesterday, so I'm gonna pull this up real quick. And everybody says the merchandise is real high quality. So this is it right here. This was the ice ain't moving fast enough cup.
Yay!
That Christmas tree is pretty nice. So Chessie, if you're watching this, that Christmas tree is really nice. But thank you so much for all y'all support. Like we're really trying to build community here because what we want to do is when this show gets big, I think this show can be way bigger than first of all, the current TV shows out right now. I want this to be a mix between Oprah and The View, but also has that raw component for like HBO. Or Star, something like that. So that's just, where we could talk freely and we don't have people trying to censor us. I'm not doing all that shit. People dance around people's feelings long enough in this country, and look where they got us. Exactly. We are literally about to be in World War III. People getting dragged out their house. People are being unalived. People are being SA'd. Stop dancing around people. If somebody's a fucking pedo, say, hey, yo nasty ass like touching on children, and if you do that in front of them, I'll beat the shit out of you. And that's what you got to tell people. And that's how people they react to that. But when you say, hey, why are you touching that children? Can you please stop? They're going to look at you like you fucking crazy.
And then they get on me about saying it the way that I say it. That's why I say it the way that I fucking say it.
Because they don't understand it. It's like they're like children. When you talk nice to them, you can say, "Hey, little Timmy, put that down." Little Timmy look at you like, "Oh, bitch, you talking to me like that? Okay, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing." Little Timmy, can you stop? He gonna keep doing it, and then you say, "Shut the fuck down." All of a sudden, little Timmy sit down and go clean up the room and everything. It's like I shouldn't have to tell you about yourself. You know, I shouldn't have to raise my voice to get the message across. But our delivery, in terms of being a little more raw with it, we can definitely do that. And it seems like people are getting the hint.
Exactly.
So we just want to let y'all know that as well. HCF, so you say you sent us a photo of it, and I wanted to see if I could find it. I don't see it in here, so if you could please send it again while we're going through some of the videos, that would be great. And again, we do appreciate you. You have been one of our biggest supporters on the show, along with Tony the Tiger and stuff. So thank y'all so much for everything y'all do. We're going to go into this first video while HACF is pulling it up. This first video, I don't know if y'all been seeing it, but it's been making its rounds on social media. This happened in Wichita, Kansas. Now, have I always talked about Kansas and Missouri?
Yep.
Man, you're going to see firsthand what I deal with on a daily basis. I was so happy that, in a way, I was happy that this happened, but it's kind of fucked up. But I want to show you guys exactly what Kansas is like. This is all day, nonstop, every day. It's just this time, this guy's wearing a mask. So let's watch it.
Pussy, anytime, come on. Anyone who wants to fucking ride the lightning can come get this.
Take your mask off, pussy!
1488.
Take your mask off, pussy!
1488. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Go ahead, you white liberal woman. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler.
But his face covered up.
1488. 1488. The change is coming. The sun will rise again. America, wake up. White people, wake up! Look at your country! Look at what it's become! Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler! Sing out! Sing out! Sing out! Your grandfathers and great-grandfathers died drowning in their own blood for you to come out here and support criminal illegal aliens! Think about it! Think about it! You've been brainwashed! This is America! This is America!
Take your mask off, pussy!
Shut up, you fucking lesbian! You fat bitch! Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler! Sing Heil! Sing Heil! Some pussy, anytime.
When I tell you that's the shit that I have to deal with in Kansas nonstop, 24/7, 7 days a week, every fucking day. I mean, literally, that's what you're up against. They calling everybody else violent, and look at this. This motherfucker looks so unhinged. Unhinged.
It is so sad. Like that is. I'm sorry, but that was so pathetic, and he should be so embarrassed. First of all, dead at them singing Kumbaya. You know what? They knew what they was doing. That was petty as fuck because they knew that was pissing him the fuck off even more.
Yeah.
And then for him to be like, "This is America." He's yelling, "This is America," while shouting out Germany propaganda, Germany Nazi propaganda. Like, make up your fucking mind. Like, he wasn't loved as a child, and clearly his parents are brother and sister, so we don't even have to worry about that. And then the whole "shut up, you fucking lesbian." Oh my God, it's so burned. Like, if anything, looking at you would turn a bitch into a lesbian, you ugly motherfucker. And they said take off the mask, and he got, if you believe in what you're saying. Oh, wait, breaking news. We got a cash app from Alex. Shout out to Alex for $50. Thank you so much.
Come on, Alex. Yeah.
Thank you.
And y'all know what? We appreciate everything y'all doing for donations, because I'm telling y'all, we gonna launch this shit.
Yes, we thank you. Thank you so much. And him sitting there, that's the thing. Y'all are so proud to be white. Then why are you covering your face?
Exactly.
If you're so proud to be white, why are you covering your face? Because you know what the fuck you're doing is wrong. If you really felt there was no consequences for your actions, considering the fact that JD Vance just said, which this is not true, that y'all have complete immunity, which you do not. But if you even believe that, why are you hiding your face?
Exactly.
Because that's the Klan. if the Klan was so, if they knew what they was doing was right, if they felt like what they was doing was right and it was good and they're so fucking superior, why did you need the hood? You should have just been able to do what you wanted to do and be done with it. That's how I know y'all some pussies, because you won't take the fucking mask off, because you know you still got something to lose. Because if you didn't have nothing to lose, if y'all was so superior, why are you wearing a mask? You motherfuckers wouldn't even wear a mask for COVID. So why the fuck are you wearing one now? You the same bitches that wouldn't wear a mask during COVID because the government wasn't gonna tell you what to do. Now the government telling you what to do, and you're fucking doing what the government is telling you to do. Why are you covering your face? You can't talk no type of shit to me, and you covering your fucking face. Because that man that shot that lady, now that they know do you know they have a GoFundMe for him? And it's like, what did you look? What did you lose? What did you didn't lose nothing. You still got your job. They relocated you. They haven't arrested you yet. What the fuck did you lose that would require you to need money from somebody? You literally murder a woman in broad daylight. So this is where we are in this country. You can't tell me from this, seeing what's happening right now. If a white person say racism don't exist, fuck you and your mama too. Fuck you and the unwashed pussy you popped out of, if that's what you got to say to me. Because ain't no fucking way in the world you could see blatantly what the fuck is going on right now and say racism doesn't exist. Oh, slavery was so long ago. You can't say that shit with what the fuck is going on right now. You can't do it. You can't do it. Because this is white people chickens coming home to fucking roost. This is white on white crime. And we ain't getting involved in this shit. This is white folk business. And y'all can have it. Because y'all some nosy motherfuckers. But one thing about niggas, we ain't nosy. We know when to step the fuck off. We don't go looking for y'all. Y'all come looking for us. This is y'all business. This is white folk shit. And until y'all decide to fix it, it's going to stay fucking broken.
Yeah. And
y'all wanted to be white first and ask questions later. This is the consequence.
And I want to play this video right here as well. This is, and you know, we always gonna put some white folks on here that's speaking that game, because they know they see it. I grew up in their houses. They know some of these. They know they people crazy. They know they people be on some bullshit. They know a lot of stuff be performative. Even the whole thing with Renee Good, rest her soul, but the shit's performative. All y'all can muster up was a couple 100,000 people. All y'all can muster up is a few here and there. I mean, literally, there's 500 fucking million people in America, and you mean to tell me y'all only got 7 million people to march? That's fucking terrible. Terrible. So I want y'all to see what this guy says. Let's take a look.
And the reason white men don't fucking care about what happened to Renee Good is because white men kill white women every day. Y'all make it a fucking pastime. You marry them, you trap them, and then you murder them. There's a lot of evidence to support what I'm saying. There's not a lot of evidence to support anything y'all are saying. So it's not really that surprising when white men make this their pastime. Y'all only care about white women so that you can have white boys, and you don't give a shit about anything else besides carrying on the pathetic legacy that's attached to the mediocrity of your name. And the reason white men don't fucking care about what happened to Renee Good is because white men kill white women every day.
So, and what I'm going to do before we talk about this, also I'm going to play this last video. This is also from a racist school board member who also won't resign. And just listen to the accent, Nikki. That's all I listen to. Just listen to the voice. Let's take a look at this.
Demanding the resignation of newly elected school board member and Jacksonville firefighter Robert Alvaro after he posted this video online.
I have had 80% more negative experience with the African American community in this country than with white people.
He went on to say he's met a lot of great African American people and is still friends with them, before making more controversial comments.
Because they're good, decent people, but that's the 20% of the people I have met, the African Americans. The other 80%, they're being nasty, they're being rude, they're being problematic.
Those words are not merely offensive, they are dangerous. They are dangerous because they do not exist in a vacuum. They land in a school system that serves real children.
The video has since been taken down. Alvaro issued an apology. A small number in the crowd stood by him.
That's his opinion.
He's now hired Lake County attorney Anthony Sabatini, who told First Coast News lawsuits are being drafted. And, quote, the only people who should be resigning are the cowards, criticizing him for exercising his First Amendment right to free speech. The Clay County superintendent told the room the district does not stand by the board members' words.
The comments that brought many of you here for tonight don't reflect the mission or values.
At the very end of the meeting, Alvaro spoke briefly, but offered no new explanation.
The school board meeting is not an appropriate forum to discuss political matters or personal matters. We should be focused solely on the operation of our school system.
Now, it is important to know under Florida law, only the governor has the authority to remove an elected school board official from office. We did reach out to Governor Ron DeSantis' office late tonight, but we have not heard back.
If you like our content.
All right, I'm gonna read some of the comments. We're about to discuss this. Somebody says, I can't even understand why they're even giving him a choice. Another person says, get a warrant for his hard drive before he erases it. And another person says, is he Cuban? If so, this tracks. The guy looks Cuban, but Cubans are on the docket for deportation already. Get his ass up out of here. I stated it before. ICE, you ain't moving fast enough. Trump, you ain't moving fast enough. Get these motherfuckers up out of here. I am so sick of these people coming over here off the backs of black people, disrespecting us, don't care about us, using up our resources, moving into our neighborhoods, but don't even like us. And now you got a president that says he don't even want y'all motherfucking asses here. Y'all still trying to think that y'all white, and white folks is telling you to your face that y'all not white. Why would I sit here and argue with a person that's not intelligent enough, to know this, to process this, to understand this? You wasted my fucking time. ICE ain't moving fast enough. I need him. When he goes to work. What's today is? Today is Tuesday. He goes to work on Monday. ICE need to be right outside his door, drag his ass up out of there, and put him in the paddy wagon with his family, and ship his ass off to either Alligator, Alcatraz, where they said that the mosquitoes look like dinosaurs, or ship his ass off to El Salvador. He can't stay here. I am so sick of these people coming here. Now I'll say this, hey, we keep it real on the show. This is how we talk table talk. His number was a little high because there's a lot of black people I don't fuck with. His number was a little high, 80%. I'll say more like 60%. I'll say like 60-40 because this is all 60% of black people I don't even fuck with. We're gonna talk about that today. But 60% of black people I don't fuck with. But other 40%, they better than the rest of all the other nationalities and races out here. I'll tell you that 100%. But when it comes to all Spanish speakers, I say it's a 70-30 split. 70% I don't fuck with, and that guy's one of them because you can tell that what he does. He came over here talking about how they did hard work and hard this and hard that, but actually you got credits, you got subsidies, you got all this stuff off the backs of black people who paid taxes for you to bring your old basic ass over here because guess what? Y'all had to flee Cuba because your punk ass family didn't want to fight over there and fight against Fidel Castro. So every time I see all you and Somalians, now y'all a family of cowards. Y'all fled your country. Koreans, y'all fled your countries. You're cowards. Every time I hear that they have migrated, even a lot of the Mexicans, who they're fleeing from, the Mexican cartel and poverty. I say, if y'all are so great, why can't y'all build that shit in your own country? You cannot talk a good game and talk shit and saying that, oh, the black shit is the black shit is that, but your family's legacy is fleeing your country because your family was cowards. Let's keep it strictly 100 there. Nikki, what you think?
Yeah, see, the thing is, it's certain shit. You know how it's like it's certain things for us as black people to say about other black people. Like this is kitchen. This is our family shit. Yeah. Like somebody could say something. I could say something about my family, but can't nobody else say nothing about my family. That ain't your place, and that's bullshit talk. That 20% of the black people I come in contact with, they have attitude. The African American. Shit. My Spanish teacher when I was in high school, tiki tiki tiki. That's what she used to call it when they talk all the goddamn time. Tiki tiki tiki. You got your ass in that truck, knowing you're a school board official. So there's certain things with your job. Don't try when now all of a sudden it's you got freedom of speech and this isn't the place for politics. You're in charge. You're on a school board. There are children underneath you. And if this is how you feel about black people, then this affects black children. So now it is our fucking business because you motherfuckers are lying. In the NWA commercial, the song that I wrote, what do I say? The first part of that shit, fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. That is what y'all are. Y'all come over here with a fucking attitude towards the very people that made it where you could come here in the first fucking place, because it wasn't white people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Latino people, Cuban people in particular, like to act like y'all touched land and all of a sudden you did everything on your fucking own when you didn't do everything on your fucking own. So you know what? Since y'all think y'all did everything on your fucking own, get out of alligator Alcatraz on your fucking own. Oh, wait, oops. Thousands of y'all done already went fucking missing because they done fed you to the goddamn alligators. But guess who they fed to the alligators first? Us. Welcome to the fucking party. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You can have freedom of speech, but freedom of speech has consequences. Yep. Y'all are still going after the wrong group of people. Y'all will forever come after us first, but you don't have the fucking smoke for the very people that's locking y'all the fuck up. Black people voted correctly so that ICE wouldn't get on your ass. You voted for ICE to get on your ass. You voted for this. So we stepping the fuck off. This is what you are finally getting, what y'all voted for, which is to get the fuck up out this country. You could have just left on your own, but no, you wanted to get kicked the fuck out because you voted for this. What you thought they was gonna kick niggas out? We built this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I hate to break it to you, but we're not going. We'll burn. You think y'all gonna burn this bitch down? We'll burn this bitch down before we leave. We're not going no fucking where at all. You motherfuckers gonna move. You going back to what? You either going back to Cuba, you going back to the Sudan, or wherever the fuck they feel like sticking you motherfuckers. We're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
You can talk all the shit you want to talk about black people. We don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, our conscience is clear. We voted correctly. You motherfuckers didn't.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want about the 80%, 20% of black people. You don't give a fuck that you don't fuck with us. We know you don't fuck with us. That's why you fucked up. Because had you fucked with niggas, you wouldn't be fucked up. So we already know you don't fuck with us. And that's why we don't fuck with you. Wrath and motherfucking peace. I don't care. Get the fuck out. If it's such a problem, if Cuba was so fucking great, why the fuck you ain't in that motherfucker? If Fidel was such a great fucking leader, why the fuck you people ain't there? Why the fuck you come to America? Any immigrant that comes over here and think your shit don't stink, go back to where the fuck you came from. Because clearly something was going on where the fuck you came from, which is why you came here. Yep. Shit wasn't sweet over there, which is why you came here. You motherfuckers got on boats, rafts, fleed everything, risk your lives to come here, and you think you're gonna talk shit to black people that built this fucking country? You don't even go here. Fuck all the way off. And I don't care any Latino person, person of color that's watching this and you feel some type of way, I don't give a fuck. Because you're not gonna come here. We're foundational for a fucking reason. Emphasis on the goddamn foundation. Why? Because we built this motherfucker. Y'all came over here. That's the difference. We didn't flee. We was already here because our ancestors were enslaved. And we stayed here and our ancestors built this fucking country. And y'all got the nerve to sit here and be talking about how we're lazy and we're this and we're fucking that. Nah, you don't get to do that shit and then ask why we not fighting for y'all. Because if you think you so much better, then what the fuck you need us for? Exactly. If y'all are so much better, if y'all got everything under control, y'all know how to protest better than us, y'all know how to do it. If y'all know how to protest better than us, why the fuck does ICE even exist? Why you motherfuckers ain't roped them the fuck up already? Why you ain't packed them motherfuckers the way you pack a goddamn burrito, bitch? Why you ain't did that shit? Since you know everything, then why don't you fucking do it? Leave us the fuck alone, because y'all talk cash money shit about black people, and then in the same fucking breath, we'll turn around and ask where the fuck we at. Because y'all need us. That clip that we showed when this shit first got started, and they Latino people was in that black cop face calling him a nigga with the hard ER over some motherfucking Chipotle, and then you gonna ask the way that y'all motherfuckers fight tooth and nail to say nigga, but you don't want to be black. That lets me know right there. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to get treated like a nigger. Because the minute y'all motherfuckers are anti-black until you get treated anti-white, and the minute you get treated anti-white, you want to come the fuck over here. Now fuck that.
And you know, that's another thing. You just nailed that on the head. Y'all so fucking tough. Go fight those fucking ICE officers.
There you go.
They're quick to talk all that shit. And I'm like, go fucking fight them then.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to 1600 Pennsylvania. Go up there and fight them. Go fight Trump and everything.
Won't do it. Won't fucking do it. Y'all got to smoke for everybody else but that motherfucker. White people, y'all got smoke for everybody the fuck else. Y'all got smoke for Jasmine Crockett. Y'all got smoke for anybody the fuck else. You always got smoke for black people, but you ain't got smoke for the motherfuckers that's smoking y'all asses. It ain't us. Y'all got smoke for everybody else. It's always a condition. Oh, she did this for Israel. First of all, she voted for a package that Israel had to, that Palestine couldn't get aid unless Israel got aid. So if she had voted against it, then Palestine wouldn't have got aid. Then you motherfuckers would have been saying, oh, why didn't you vote it so everybody could get it? It's a no-win situation because you're anti-black as fuck. And you're using every excuse in the book to just be anti-black. Fuck it. It's 2026. You saw this motherfucker right here. Hail Hitler, hail Hitler. Come out and just say your shit. One thing I will say, shout out to him for saying how the fuck he feel. Now, he did this shit with a mask on, which lets me know he pussy. But hey, baby steps with this shit.
I'm telling you, when I tell you I am not arguing with people that is not our equals no more, even when it comes to the comments, we will sit here and talk about it. I say, Nikki, don't argue with them. Make a video, get some profit off those motherfuckers. And that's what you started doing because it's a waste of time.
I started doing.
You sit here arguing with people that's just not on your level. It's just like, I'm not arguing with a Somalian. I'm not arguing with a Cuban. I'm not arguing with none of you motherfuckers because y'all are so tough. And I will at least say that video with the Somalians, they did kind of surround those ice ages and back the ice ages back the fuck up. I'll give them that. But that's because, hey, even though they say they ain't black, you're still from fucking Africa. Let's keep it let's keep it 100. The Haitians
don't make this distinction.
Exactly. That my point exactly. And this is why I tell people, I said, when I see that white folks, oh, I'm so tough, you're fighting women and children. Or if you do fight a black man, it has to be 15-1. But y'all ain't going up against these ICE agents. They're not going up against 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Neither is the Latins. Every time I hear these Latinos out here acting tough, I'm like, let me tell you this. This orange motherfucker with wearing his colostomy bag with his gangster lean to the front literally took the Venezuela president. I want y'all to process this. Took the Venezuela president and his wife and just kidnapped them. All you Venezuelans and all you Latin people talking some big shit, and y'all just let this white man just go over and just take your shit. Told the world, we gonna take your oil. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. And then said we're gonna take Greenland as well, and want you to say something. They better not fuck with that though, because that's gonna backfire. But the Venezuela thing, they don't give a shit about that. And when I see Latin people sitting out here talking that shit, I'm like, y'all are so tough when it's at the wrong times.
Always at the wrong time. They got the smoke for us. Listen, Greenland said we gonna shoot first and ask questions later. Yes. I was like, I know that's the fuck right. Come on, that's imagine thinking World War III, and it's fucking Greenland, not Russia, not Germany, not China,
Denmark,
motherfucking Greenland. Do you know how much to make a Danish motherfucker mad? Like to make the Danish say, "Hey, we gonna shoot first and ask questions later." If anybody from Greenland is watching this shit, go ahead and push that motherfucker wig back. Mm-hmm. If you are in Greenland and you watching this right now, push that motherfucker's wig all the way back. You got my blessing to push that motherfucker back. Okay? Push the wig back. Click, clack, push it back, bitch. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Click, clack, and push it the fuck back.
And then take his colostomy bag.
And that's it. That might be some merch. Click, clack, and push it back.
Oh yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, we steady building from that store. We building on that store every day because I tell people, like content creator itself, y'all got people just doing ignorant shit out here, and I'm just sitting here looking at people like, what the hell is wrong with people of America? That's why I said I ain't doing shit. Let me tell you something. I was talking to my uncle the other day, and he says we have fought so hard you know, through the civil rights era, and I fought in the military, and your other uncles fought in the military, and we fought, and people died and bloodshed in the Civil War. And he said, for all us to go through this shit again, y'all forgetting this is the third time this shit is happening at this scale. You're forgetting the Civil War was about racism. Let's call it what it is: racism and slavery. Then it happened in Nazi Germany. That was racism and genocide. Same thing, racism. Now we're going through this shit a third time. It's the same shit. The Hail Hitlers, the anti-immigration, the anti-blacks, the anti-this and that, the anti-Jew. It's all this stuff happening again. The problem is because they have not dealt with the racist white folks like they should have. And that's why I broke those percentages down, because at 40%, we will win. And they would be like, well, that looks like my son or my uncle. Let's just go ahead and forgive them. If they ever get the opportunity, they're not going to forgive y'all. I'm telling you, if they win this time and they're like, oh shit, we got full power, let's just start sending motherfuckers to concentration camps and gassing their asses. There ain't nothing, nobody gonna stop them.
Yeah.
Y'all think people think it's a game out here. It's not a game. That was a white woman, broad daylight, and on her street block where she stay at, popped her ass 3 times, ran into a car. Y'all process that?
Dang.
You gotta process it.
When they get to where they fucking with white women and y'all don't give a fuck, you know we in a different part. You know the hatred for the left is so bad that they don't even see color no more. Y'all literally don't see color. Finally, when y'all say y'all don't see color, y'all mean that shit. Finally. Because any other time it's some empty ass bullshit. But finally, you motherfuckers say you don't see color, and you really don't, because that is how much you hate the left. Nobody understands that when you are the president, you are the president for all people, not just the people that voted for you.
Yep.
And this motherfucker is so weak. He is so small. He is so insecure that everything, he's a narcissist. His level of narcissism is going to be studied for decades to come. There's going to be a history. There's going to be books on this shit. This man's narcissism is causing a whole country to just be in free fall and decline. Because this man, he's illiterate. He is a functional illiterate. And the only reason he gets a pass is because he is rich and he is white. And that is it. We have idiots running. We have the patients running the fucking asylum.
Yes.
And it's all in the name of whiteness. He said that the civil rights caused white people to be treated badly.
I don't know where.
I have yet to see how white men have been affected by the fucking civil rights movement. Y'all are still in charge of shit. You may be a minority in terms of numbers, but when it comes to power and wealth, y'all are the fucking majority. Aaron said, yes, he is a malignant narcissist, and everybody in this fucking country is paying the price for him being that way. We all got to suffer because his mama didn't love him and women don't want to fuck him. So everybody is out here suffering now because of this shit. We got to suffer because white men, their mothers didn't love them. They dick is microscopic. Nobody wants to fuck them. And we all got to pay the price because white men can't get laid. Everybody, the whole world is fucked up because nobody wants to fuck you. This is where we are. This is America.
And I'll be telling everybody, I said, you know what? I said, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, this is the shit that we have to put up with. And then when you sit there and you speak the truth to people want to sit here and get upset at you like you're the problem. And what I wanted to do, I wanted us to take before we move on to the next topic real quick, I wanted us to take a deep dive in this stuff. I wanted to search for, you know, because they keep saying, oh, reverse racism. So I said, let me go ahead and find this fucking alleged reverse racism because I need to figure out what the fuck this is. You know, I'm trying to figure this out. So what I did is I pulled up this list, you guys. This is off the internet. And I said, can you give me a list of the 100 companies in Kansas, the top 100 companies that is located in Kansas? What I want to do is I want to see how many fucking black folks, since the civil rights was so fucking bad and reverse racism and jobs, I literally want to see how bad it was for white folks. And if I see that there ain't hardly any niggas on this board of directors or executive team, I'm gonna tell you all they do is bitch and whine about everything that is not true. So what I'm going to do is, this is Koch and Co. This was the first one that was on the list. And what I want to do is, they usually have an about us. Everybody have an about us page. This kind of shows you the history of these companies. Now, it's hella white. You see that? The Koch family is white.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if they have any executives, because sometimes they'll show you the board of directors or whoever on there. And I don't really see anything on her about the board of directors, but as you can see, I don't think they're going to have any niggas on that team. What do you think, Nikki? So I'm gonna go back to this.
You know they not.
So that's that. And then this one is called ASE Group. Let me see if they have a website. I just want to go to these websites and see about this shit. And look like they don't have like a website on here. So I'm gonna go back to the next one. Must be one of those private companies. This is Synergy. And so let's see about Synergy. Okay, this is Synergy. This is located in Overland Park, Kansas, where I used to stay. Let's click on Synergy Group. Let's see about this. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to About Us. The About Us page always shows you exactly who these motherfuckers are. So let's click on this. Hopefully it pops up. All right, bam. All right, About Us services. Okay, so let's see. All right, so our team. Here we go. All right, looking very white, baby. Brad Combs, Scott Recop, Lauren Vanek, Andrew Merchant, Michael Recop, placement manager, senior placement manager, founding partner. Okay, so I don't see hardly any niggas on that team. Let's see if they have anybody else on this team. Okay, so that's that. So we're gonna go back to this list again. I'm gonna share this list. I'm pretty sure India. Oh, ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be a bunch of Indians. You know how white they want to be white so bad. Let's keep it strictly 100, but we're gonna go to their website. Let's just go. I mean, they keep talking all this fucking shit that
Browns.
Reverse racism. Okay, this is our team members. Anthony Farr, the president, and that's not even a professional picture. I don't care what nobody say.
It's really not.
It's not professional. This
in
is
the flag. What if we did that shit? Did they fucking fit?
They would say we were so unprofessional. We were so this, we were so that. This one, Jim Smith, foreman. Come on now, like pump.
I know you fucking lying.
I'm telling you, this.
I know you fucking lying.
This is shit we be talking about. But reverse racism, y'all can't get jobs. Y'all can't get this.
This is on the actual About Us page.
Yes, this is the team. This is their team. This is our team members. Indian oil. This is our team members.
I don't care. That right there, nah.
It's
and
bullshit.
I understand that he's a pumper and that it's oil, but you mean to tell me they couldn't put no other fucking picture up there? That shit right there, nah. Fuck whatever that company is. Fuck you.
I keep telling everybody, this is AMC Theaters. Now this didn't pop up on here, but I am going to type in AMC Theaters. And we're going to go to their website. Hopefully it goes to an About Us page. We're going to just go to AMC Theaters and see. Let's see here. I like to see shit like this and show people so people can see exactly the bullshit that is being spread around here. So this is the corporate info. Normally there would be like a team page or something like that. Our brand, contact, corporate information, AMC investors, media, careers. Let me know if you see anything where I can find them. More blah 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 blah. Okay, maybe it's maybe it's on contact. I'm gonna see about this. Okay, contact us don't have anything. We're showing you guys this shit because this is shit we be talking about. All this alleged reverse racism, but I just showed you these are the top 10 companies in Kansas. I ain't showed you everything else. All these motherfuckers is white. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck the reverse racism is. I'm trying to really process this.
For in the comments, yes, he has oil on his face, but I don't care. That was intentional. Because you see men that work in construction and have dirty faces, and it's nothing like that. Somebody picked that picture and said, we're going to put it up there. And they had to know what the implication would have been when they put that picture up there, that it was given blackface. And they fucking knew that. Because they could have taken in all of them work for oil. They could have taken anything else and say, hey, clean your face. Because I'm pretty sure there are pictures of this motherfucker with a clean face that they could have put up there. And they chose to do that. Some shit, white people, somebody who runs that website picked that fucking picture and they knew what they were doing because it was giving minstrel show. This is the type of shit that white people do, and then they try to act like, oh, but no, it's just, no, y'all do racist shit, and then when you get called out on it, you try to act like, oh, but no, it's that's not like what it meant, like oh, they'll do certain shit. No, you know exactly what the fuck you was doing, because that right there, this is a prime example of what happens when you get rid of DEI, because this is how you get those I call that bitch Sweeney Todd. I know they ain't a fucking Sydney Sweeney, but I call it bitch Sweeney Todd. That's when you get this Sweeney Todd type of shit. This is how you get them my jeans type of commercials and shit. Because had some black people been in that fucking room, they would have been like, hey, this ain't gonna do what the fuck you think it's gonna do. And I know we talked about this before, but just to go real quick, since we talking about reverse racism, just not the backlash, but the snubbing that Sinners is getting this award season coming up, the only reason that's happening is because there's no white savior in that movie. The reason why it's getting snubbed is because if you saw that movie, you know what happens to the fucking Klan in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's no white savior. And that is why that movie is not getting the recognition it deserves, because there was no white person in there to come and save the day. There was no white person in that movie that looked good. It was a black story. It was for us, by us. This shit is intentional. There is no such thing as reverse racism. It doesn't exist. In order for black people to be racist, we would have to have the ability to create systematic oppression against white people and others. And we can't do it. We are not in a position to do that. But can black people be prejudiced? Absolutely. And to that, I will always say that black people being prejudiced, we are well within our right to be that way. You can take that however you like. Black people are well within their right to be prejudiced when it comes to white people in general and other white people. I mean, people in general, but white people in particular. We have every reason to not trust you motherfuckers off GP alone. Are all white people bad? No. But enough of you motherfuckers are to the point where we have to be careful about shit.
Yeah.
Then that's not our fault. But this shit right here, all you see is white on white on white. Same thing with the White House photo. All his administration is white. All of them.
Yep. Yep. And that's why I be telling people, I say, this is the shit I be talking about. I be telling people all the time. I say, you know, this reverse racism shit do not exist. I like to go to shit. I'm glad that our show is just, you know, being more polished. This is Payless Shoe Store. We all shopped at this motherfucker before, especially when money was tight. Let's go to About Us. Let's see if they have something on here as well. I don't think they have. You know, and I do. Somebody did say in the comments that they did take a lot of their board of directors down since the whole United Healthcare thing. That is absolutely true. But if you see, some of these motherfuckers still have the same board of directors up there, the same people, and all of them are white. Dairy Farmers of America. This is where a lot of people get all their milk products from. This shit right here. Let's see about this. Let's see, Dairy Farmers of America. Let's see About Us. Who we are. Our farmers, our cooperative, our people. Let's go to our people. That gotta show something on here. We gotta see some niggas. Oh, we got well, he's a worker. He's wearing a work, so that's a worker. Okay, let's see some corporate people, the people with the real money, the real jobs, the board of directors and shit. Now, I'm just keeping it real. People hate to see this. Okay, so the leadership, Randy Mooney and Dennis Rodenbarg, 2 white men. Okay, so that's the leadership. Let's see about the board of directors. White people, white people, white, all white men. What?
Oh my God! All white men. Go figure. Oh my God!
I'm nervous.
Not a uterus in sight. I can't fucking believe it.
Oh shit! Let me go to page 2. White men, white. Oh, a woman. Oh my God, Jennifer Leach, but she kind of looked manly herself. But yeah, look at that. White. One white woman. So that must be their WEI hire, because you know everybody keeps talking about DEI.
Yeah.
Look at white men. Let's go again. That's why I want people to shut the fuck up about talking about anything in terms of that. I think that was the last. Oh no, it wasn't. Let's go to this one. Oh, number 4.
Damn,
this
they
is
got 5 pages. Damn.
Yes, two white. She got a whole bull dagger haircut. I don't have time for this shit. Y'all can show, y'all can dismiss me with this fucking shit. I'm so tired of this shit, this reverse racism, this shit. You just seen me go through multiple big companies. We get our milk, our eggs, our bread, AMC theaters, Payless shoe stores. All these people reverse racism, that they're taking our jobs, and it was nothing but fucking white people on these board of directors. Are you fucking kidding me? This is shit we be talking about here. But they got the goofy ass slow motherfuckers out here saying, oh, no, I can't get it. No, you can get a job because they don't want your basic white ass up there because you're not one of them. White folks love separation, and they're very good. That's one of their biggest skills. They know how to separate. They know how to know, okay, you're not a real white person, or you're not this type of white, or you're an immigrant white. Yesterday, we actually I was reviewing your video when you had the guest on, and they were talking about how the white people did not treat the immigrant white people nicely. They white folks, that's one of their skills. They love divisiveness, and for them to know divisiveness. Now, sometimes, and I think it's just black people in general, we good at being chameleons. So sometimes they can't tell if we're white or black when we have super white skin. We're good at that. That's something that they haven't been able to detect. That's why they be trying to fucking study us. We got to know going, oh, what did you do this weekend? None of your fucking business. I ate cereal on Saturday. And I lay down and watch TV, and I just looked at the birds.
Yeah, no, that's right.
and they know that shit ain't true. They be pissed off at work, but I don't give a fuck. It's none of your business what I'm doing. Because all you're gonna do is go back and spin the fucking story anyway. So what difference does it make? I watch birds and I sat down and watched TV. That's it. But you just seen this firsthand. We just showed you, and that was only that was 12 companies in the top 10. I haven't even shown companies. The other companies on the list. You had Garmin, you had Dillon's, the grocery store, you had World Services. Who else is on here that everybody else might know? Like Catholic Social Services, where they do Catholic and donations. What else? And some of these companies have umbrellas under them. So Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City, Genesis Health Club. And I'm telling you, everybody that be on these lists are fucking white. They might have one nigga on there talking about that's their DEI, and that's the person that's probably running the hell out of that company to make sure they have money.
Exactly.
I'm just tired of it. I'm just so sick of people saying reverse racism and they're being oppressed and stuff. I said, all your fucking board of directors, and that's 2 departments: board of directors, executives. That's two different things. Board of directors is usually the ones that's giving money in. That's like the investors and stuff. The executive team is the people that work with you and they make down company policy. Both sides, it was nothing but white folks. I just showed y'all it. Don't believe me? Go to these companies' websites and see the shit for yourself.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, in 2026, I'm not arguing with people no more. I'm not arguing with people that's not my equal. I'm not even debating people that's not my equal. Why would I want to argue with people that know they're racist? You know what you are. You're a fucking racist. Oh, you're a pedophile. You like touching on little kids and children. That's what you are. I'm not arguing with your ass about that. That's what you like doing. Why would I want to argue with you about that? Why would I want to debate you about what you are? That's a waste of my fucking time. That's a waste of all of your time. Y'all got to stop debating people that's not your equals. It's a waste of your time. And what I want to do is I want to talk about one quick thing. We're going to get out of here. We're going to probably take 5 minutes on this, Nikki, real quick. This was a black woman. She was in a grocery store, and I want to play some more videos, but we got caught up in the board of directors because I needed people to see that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They had to be seen. I'm see this reverse racism. Y'all can't find jobs. The people are taking your jobs, but I'm looking like all your board of directors are white. So where's people taking your jobs at? I didn't even see no fucking Indians on those Indians. I didn't see Chinese. I didn't see nobody. It was white people.
But those people of color that you just listed swear that they better than us. But why you ain't on it? Why you ain't on them boards? Why your face ain't on them fucking websites? Y'all think y'all in such close proximity to that just like that motherfucking Tim Scott. You sat there and let that motherfucker pet you on your guide to him and Byron Donaldson.
Oh, yeah. That bullshit.
You sat there and let that motherfucker. He's one of the good blacks. And then when it came down, you hold yourself out. And then when it came down for a cabinet position, you got passed the fuck over. You wasn't worthy of shit. You did all that tap dancing and selling yourself out and didn't even get a goddamn cabinet spot. If anything, you got engaged to a fucking mid-ass white fucking woman as a consolation prize. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of these coon ass motherfuckers. ICE ain't moving fast enough for you motherfuckers. That's the ICE ain't moving fast enough for you coons. That's what the fuck it is.
Oh, don't worry. Throughout history, once the white folks get their way, they done. They then got rid of everybody else. They're like, well, we need some entertainment. You're the only black person left. What white person you touching here? Oh, you touch officer. Okay, go ahead and take off them clothes. You're gonna get 100 lessons, and then we're gonna drag your ass down the street, and then we're gonna hang you, and then we're gonna cut your dick off. We're gonna pickle it. We're gonna sell you as a postcard. You gonna be okay with that? Oh well, I mean, we don't have no other body here to harass or kill. That's what's going to happen. It always happens to them because they don't have nobody else to entertain them. That was their entertainment. They were called nigger barbecues. Also, picnics. Y'all better know the history of why picnics were called picnics.
Exactly.
Pick a nigga.
You're right.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. I mean, but this is what we go through. I'm gonna show this last video, and then we're gonna one last topic, and then we're gonna close out of this and go to our closing video of the day. So I want y'all to take a look at this. This was a lady in the grocery store talking to some black kids that and this is the problem. I think we need to get that under control and within our own community as well. So let's take a look at this.
There are people watching you right now, and I'm saying this as a mother. Please. We understand where we are right now. We already see how they perceive us.
Boy! Wait!
Just please. This is a little dramatic. Sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart, you're recording right now. I'm going to ask you to show it for your friends. You're doing this for content.
Let's get it. I'm listening. Let her talk.
There are people watching you right now, and I'm saying this as a mother. Please, because we understand where we are right now. We already see how they perceive us.
Boy! Wait!
Just please.
I'm paying. You don't talk back. Nigga. You don't talk back. Nigga. I'm paying, pussy. Fuck out the way. Let me pay. So let me. I like that.
Because I ain't never seen this nigga recipe for anything.
I'm paying. You don't talk back. Nigga. You don't talk back. Nigga. I'm paying.
You should decline. It better decline because when I needed my fucking subs, it would decline.
Hold on. Can I get your Snapchat?
Oh, I have a boyfriend. Huh? I have a boyfriend. Yes, I do.
LOL. Loser. Okay, so fuck you then. Go to. Can I get your Snapchat?
I agree with the last part. But somebody said she tried, but unfortunately, life is best teachers for these types. Somebody else said she's right, and she was very gentle and sweet with her delivery. They just decided not to listen. And she said, somebody else said, unfortunately, she's wasting her breath and time. They're not listening. I'm telling you this right now. And I was talking about this with Stone yesterday, but my friend, he had a party, right? And people had came to the house and everything. And, I was just, I said, I'll help or whatever. I just need to be around this interaction. And normally I don't hang out at parties or anything. I just don't hang out with a lot of people, especially a lot of the people that do come. I don't like bitchy attitudes. I don't like how we treat each other as Black people. It'd be some Latins here too, and they'd be having that attitude towards each other too. It's like that Black and Latin community. It's always some drama within there. And my brother had came, and then two other people from out of town that came, and our neighbor. And the neighbors, before anybody could say anything, she says, you don't hang out with nobody. She said, this is the first time that I've ever seen you come out and talk to anybody. I kind of was talking to my brother. I said, well, my brother's here. I'm trying to show him around and etc. And then as the night went on, she came back and she says, now I see why you don't talk to none of these people. She said, there's no substance. Everybody in here, and it was bad because it was not just the Black people, because it was some few of the Black girls that had attitudes. It's mostly the Black dudes, and it was really the Black gay dudes. It was always they had talking about a Birkin bag or a purse or the housewives and stuff. And I said, that shit don't entertain me. I don't want to talk about that stupid shit. I don't care about none of the motherfuckers on TV. They not helping out FTP podcast. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I don't care about a Candy Burns or a Cynthia Bailey or none of those motherfuckers. That does nothing for me. Now, they will come on this podcast and help us out. Good. But I'm building my own community with the people in FTP podcast. That's our community. And
exactly.
Just that. You know how you go be friendly, you gotta give people hugs and stuff. My friends that came out of town, from Houston, Louisiana, they said, I noticed how when you like try to say hi to people and stuff, they rolled their eyes, they did all that. They said, and you did nothing to them. I said, exactly. I said, now you see what I go through on a daily basis dealing with Black people in the LA area. If you're not doing drugs, or you're not getting into a party, or you're not doing drinking, or you're not sitting here talking about fucking bags and clothes and how much money you got, I said, I don't have to do that. I said, I don't. I said, when you look at most of the people that's talking like that, look at them. Low self-esteem, not attractive, out of shape. That's all they have is money to make them look good. I don't need that. I don't need any of that. I don't need to buy anything to make me look good. And we also played this video where somebody showed you when you go to the gym, you work out, you take care of your body, you wear the clothes don't wear you.
True.
And that is a true statement. I have seen people wear some of the raggediest clothes, and because they had a body and they had confidence, they look better than 95% of the party.
Yeah, it's how you carry yourself.
And I said, and they can't do that. And I said, I understand why they need money and material things. They need to have diamonds. They need to have the new Chanel. They need to have the new Prada. I understand why they talk and treat each other like shit. I get it, because you have nothing besides this little community that you're in and the money. Because without that community and without that money, you ain't shit.
There you go.
I don't care if they're sitting here watching or listening or whatever. I don't care if y'all send to them, you ain't shit. And I like, and they saw, and even when they were talking to people, they said, a lot of these people you can't even hold a conversation with. I said, exactly. If you ain't talking about some stupid ass bullshit, Beyonce's having a concert, good for Beyonce. We are so proud of Beyonce. Good for her for making $450 million. Good for her. What the fuck are you doing? And what bothered me the most was that there was somebody talking about their clothing line or something, and they were trying to sell their clothes or whatever. And the first thing that came out of the other Black people's mouth was, oh, well, I bought me a Chanel bag and I bought me some new Birkin. You got a Black person have a business and you could be supporting them, but you rather sit here and support Chanel and all these other companies that have racist tendencies, that sit here and continue to have racist ads that we continue to talk about every fucking year, and y'all will go buy all they shit. But this Black person that has a business, you can't even spend $5 with them. That's why I don't be talking to none of these motherfuckers. I high and by and keep it moving. And after that party, I felt vindicated because I don't hang out with a lot of these people. But it was good that my brother came out here and those two guys came out here because and our neighbor, she is so cool as shit. But she was like, she says, now I see. She says a good time, but she said you can't really talk to a lot of the people here. And she says, not just talking. She says, I see how they treat you, and you've done nothing to them. And you're hardly ever here. I hardly see you. I said, exactly. I said, I ain't got time for that shit no more. So this goes out to the Black community. I'm not putting up with your shit either. I don't put up with white people shit. I don't put up with Latin people shit. And I ain't gonna put up with your shit either.
No, that's right.
2026 and beyond, I told you, this actually started in 2023 when I stopped fucking with people. But 2026 and beyond, if it's not about Nikki, Trey, a few people in my corner and my team in FTP podcast, HACF and Tanya, and we got some newcomers in here, and Tony the Tiger, and all y'all in here. K is my name, etc. I'm sorry if I missed any of your names. I ain't fucking with you. High and by, keep it moving.
Yeah.
So I just want to let y'all know that. I don't care if you see this. You can go tell my friend why you don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about you not liking me. You wish you could look like me.
Ooh.
On your fucking best day.
Come on now.
I don't need to have any jewelry on and the flies here. So I look good without it. Everybody has told me.
Yep.
Y'all don't.
I know that's right. Come on.
So good luck. Good luck with your money and your little community. Because without those, you have nothing. I can go outside. Even you work with white folks. I can go hang out with my white friends and be okay. I can go hang out with my Latin friends and be okay. I have some Middle Eastern friends. I can go hang with them. I'm a chameleon. I don't hang around one set of group of people. If I only hung around Black people, or if I only hung around light-skinned Black people, or if I only hung around LGBT people, I wouldn't have no fucking friends right now. Hardly any.
Exactly.
Y'all need this. I don't. So it is what it is. So anyways, we are about to close out the show. I'm going to show our closing video of the day. I think this is more for Jean Grey. You know, she might got her a boo right now. So we're going to show her boo real quick. Let's take a look at this video.
Where's Tony? Oh, you look so cute in your turtleneck. Winston? Are you honking? Oh, you're such a good boy.
That sword is nice, but that's an ugly ass cat.
Is there snow out there, Winston? Oh. Good thing you're nice and warm in here.
So Jean Grey too good for him.
Listen,
No.
Jean Grey too good for any fucking body, okay? she like her mama. She don't like nobody. All right, nobody.
Yeah, Jean Grey kind of particular, but I think she like us. She always comes through the camera. She say hi. She say hi.
She come through. She loves y'all. She love the FTP gang. It depends. I'm officially the spare human because now it's like it's all about hubby now. She just like, hey, whatever, girl, sleeping behind his back. She comes up there. I'm like, oh, I'm the spare human now. I rescued you. I fed you. I love, but whatever. Baby.
Well, the female cats do it for the males, and the male cats do it for the females.
Yeah, so it's like the boy cats are super clingy, and the girl cats are like, girl, fuck you. But then when they meet a man they'll be clingy to the guy.
That's animals in general. So, Nikki, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Substack at knickknack80. I'll be putting some content, as you know, just got moved, still getting settled in. You can find me on Instagram, bitch_happens, and my backup is bitch_happens 2.0. I am getting caught up on FTP business. I'll be working on the store, working on the podcast, the Bitch Happens podcast. So y'all just bear with me. Let me unpack, catch up on some stuff, and then I will be right back in action. And you can find the Knickknack merch store is nick-knack.printify.me. For merch, I'll be designing some new merch over there. And as always, I'm working on the merch for FTP. I want to say Democracy. I am working on the NWA dress. So as soon as it hits, be ready to make that purchase because I am working on that just for you. So I saw the comment on YouTube. So I'm working on it already, and I should have it up. I'll shoot to have it up by tomorrow, actually, but if not, no later than Friday, I will have that up for you.
Yeah, and you know what? Thank you guys for all your suggestions. We try to go through everything. I mostly manage most of the YouTube. Nikki and Trey manage the Instagram, the Twitters, the Blue Sky, the Blue everything. So they manage all the other stuff. So we're working as hard as we can to get everything to you guys. Also, we're going to start making a suggestion box, like what type of topics you would like to talk about. Also, if you want to be on the show, let us know you want to be on the show. We love having you on the show. I reviewed the HACF interview I had with them, which was awesome. I loved it. Travel Jet Center, thank you so much as well. Also, thank you to all of our super chats today and Vimos. Our Vimos was Tony the Tiger, our highest of the day. Thank you so much. And then our first super chat was, and I'm sorry, Trey normally does this, so he writes down everything. So we do apologize about this. I'm trying to find it, but I can't right now. Who was the other person that was our donor?
J May, I think J May.
Yes,
that was our first super chat today. Was J May was our first super chat, and then Tony the Tiger.
Perfect. And I just want to thank you guys. We really appreciate it. We're trying to grow the show. We're here again. People have been asking this question a lot. It's like we have to do this information for everybody. We're here Sunday through Thursday. The only time that's different is Sundays because we're here in the morning because we're trying to go, be family, have brunch, etc. So we're here in the morning on Sundays, and then Monday through Thursday, we're here at that time. And then Knickknack After Dark is on Fridays with Trey. And I'm going for a story time. So we just want to thank you guys for that as well. As always, thank you guys for the purchase of the FTP store. HACF, if you could send us the email with the images again, I will display it during the next show. And if anybody else have did any purchases as well, go ahead and take a photo to make sure that you received it. Let us know what you think of the merchandise. I was wearing my Niggas with Action shirt, but I got hot today because the weather in California is kind of all over the place. But I want to thank you guys. We really appreciate all you guys. I mean, literally, like, it's like talking to family. So thank you guys so much. As always, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Check. Is this thing on? Bitch. So we made it to the end of 2025, and I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. That pretty much sums up the year. A lot of loss, or restructuring, if you will. I'm grateful to somehow be walking out of this old year and into a new one with my mental and physical health intact. A lot of death, a lot of loss, a lot of mess, a lot of realizing some people and even systems just ain't shit. But it has made me look at where and how I was spending my time and money. And even racism, like never ever before. Not that it's ramped up, but it's just more visible due to almost everyone now having a cell phone, social media, and this raggedy administration and a lot of people seeking truth. Which brings me to my next point. Sky Daddy. Lord. God! Your people need you. Some of us feel like you just left us out here to dry up and wither away. And that's just this year. Imagine how God's people felt when their family member got lynched and murdered with no random bystanders recording via cell phone or police body cam footage. Or better yet, what was it like for those who went through, endured, and didn't survive slavery? Just a question. I'm gonna leave that in 2025, hoping 2026 Sky Daddy comes through with answers. Bye! But wait, before I go. Remember to check in on your strong friends. Remember to check in on your strong friends. We're tired. Yeah, we're tired. Okay, bye. Happy New Year.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and Grindr approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass. You don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Whoa! Get out. Didn't vote black. Got that ass in back.